everyone, it's Kim here at Hancock Homesteading Gardens, and today it is Saturday, September the 24th, and it's time for Vlog Timber 24. And I am going to call this Simple Saturday because what I have to show you today is going to be very simple, easy and relaxing, and just a perfect activity for a Saturday afternoon. John had to run to Hannibal this morning to Walmart to pick up some oil for the car, and he asked me if I wanted to ride along. And I said, well, I thought about it for a few minutes, and I was like, well, I don't really have anything I need at Walmart, but I wouldn't mind running into the Dollar Tree to see if they have anything new. And lo and behold, they did. They had some new fall things, and so I'm glad I stopped in there. The first thing I found was a coloring book for my grandson. I actually got two. I got one for him to take home and then one for Meemaw's house. It's called Cuddly Critters, and I really like this coloring book because it has a lot of pictures of animals. But the animals are very large animals, like, for example, there's a big bull and a big horse. And you know, like, so he's only 2, so you want to kind of like have pictures that are easy and big and, you know, easy for him to recognize. And I was hoping I could find my favorite. There's my favorite, the chicken. And I like the lamb coming through the trellis there. But anyway, you know, I just thought that these coloring books would encourage language development, because while he's coloring, whether it be at home or here at Meemaw's, we're going to be talking to him. You know, we're going to be saying, hey, Jeffrey, what animal are you coloring? And, you know, what kind of sound does that animal make? And what color are chickens? You know, and of course, that answer is going to vary because chickens are all different colors, you know. And so, anyway, while we're talking to him, we're going to be encouraging his thinking, and we're going to be encouraging his language development. And I really have to commend Dollar General because they have a whole section of educational games and activities and materials that parents can use to help kids with their education at home. And but the main reason I went in there is because I thought it would be really cool to do another one of those fall crafts for under $5. And I wasn't sure if they would have anything new to choose from, but lo and behold, they did. And I was very excited about that. So I want to share with you the craft that I'm going to be working on today. And I'm going to be making 2 of these. They did, each craft will be under $5. But I'm making 2 because I'm making one for Karen and one for Katie. And I only had $10, or else I'd be making one for myself too. But anyway, the first thing I found were these wreaths. They're called willow wreaths, and they're small, but they're, you know, really cute. And you don't always want big things, especially, you know, like Katie Beth. She lives in a small apartment, so you know, she's probably going to want something small that she can hang on the wall. So, yes, I have the wreaths. And then I also found these maple pumpkin garlands that I'll be wrapping around the willow wreaths to give it a fall look. And then, to go in the middle, I found the cutest owls. Look at these little owls. Both of my daughters just love owls. I love owls. And they're just so cute. Can you see those? So yeah, so I'm going to set one of those in the middle of each of the wreaths. Alright, I picked up a package of extra leaves in case I needed it to fill in some bare spots. So actually, this craft project, I was able to stay near $4. Because the wreath was $1, the garland was $1, the owls were $1 each, and then I picked up a package of leaves. So I'm going to be able to do this fall craft with only 4 items. So that's only $4. Okay, so I'm going to get started here. There we go. All right, I'm going to continue to just wrap this around there. All right, so I wanted all of my main objects to be on the front, which I kind of have it. There are my berries. Here's my pumpkin. It's off-centered, but that's okay because I'm going to be putting my owl in there. There's my pine cone. So I'm going to go ahead and get that wrapped again. All right, I think I basically have it how I want it, so I'm going to go ahead and glue that down. Okay, so I have the garland wrapped the way I want. Now I want to put an extra leaf up here over the top of where I glued those pieces together. So I'm going to get out my extra leaves here. And pick out one that looks very similar. There we go. Glue that on there. And I see some extra spots that I just kind of want to fill in with leaves, so I'm going to go ahead and glue them on. Okay. Oops. Put in another glue stick because I'm starting to run low there. Okay, so now I want to decide where I'm going to put the owl. Let's see. Okay, so I decided I'm going to use some wreath wire. It's just very thin wire. We keep it on hand for different craft projects. I was just going to glue the owl in, but I think it would probably be better if I go ahead and wire it in to make sure it stays. I don't want him falling off his perch. Alright, so here's how I'm going to do that. Get the tag cut off first. Okay, so I'm going to take this wire and I'm going to like thread it through his back. There we go. Okay, so I just threaded that through there, and now I'm going to tie him in there. I'll still probably use a little bit of hot glue on him, but I'm going to get him wired in first. Twist that in there. And then where those metal pieces are at, I'm just going to end up putting a leaf over the top of that. Camouflage it. Okay, so can you see how I'm doing it so far? I've got him wired in there. I'm going to put a leaf in there. Leaf over here, and then I'm going to hot glue him down here at the bottom so he doesn't swing. Okay. And there is my $4 owl wreath from the Dollar Tree store. Alright, so I'm going to put the other one together and then I'll show you both of them side by side. Okay, so I'm almost finished with the second little owl wreath. And I want to show you something I'm going to do a little bit different on this one. Here's the first one. And he has on a brown hat. So I used all gold on orange and brown on this one. But since this little guy has on a green hat, I'm going to use some of these green leaves. Whoops. I'm going to use some of these green leaves to offset, to bring color to his hat. So, put some of these green leaves on here. That way I'll be using up my green leaves that came in the packet, but it will also help to hopefully draw your attention to the owl's green hat. I'm going to put one more down here at the bottom. All right. And then here's this one. All right, so let me show you a close-up shot of both of them for Katie and Karen. Okay, friends, well, that's it for the craft project for today. If you like the craft project, I suggest you make a trip to your Dollar Tree store to find the materials that you would need. If you like this project, please give me a thumbs up. If you'd like to know more about our homestead and what we do on it, please subscribe. This is Kim at Hancock Homestead and Garden saying bye for now. Okay, so there are the wreaths. Oh, damn, that's hot.